Well, hello, Croicio, and hello. My name is Samreen, and I hope you are having a fantastic day. Well, today we are discussing the PS5, the Sony PlayStation 5, which they have announced be releasing next year, holiday next year, and I am so excited because I own every single console from Sony. I have I have PSP. I haven't got PS Vita, but as a hardcore gamer, that's understandable. I owned all the PlayStations, so I own PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and I'm of course gonna be getting the PS5. Now, Sony have announced it today that the official name is PlayStation 5. The release date holiday 2020, so next year. Here is the juicy info, so let's get diving in. So, the disc size for the PlayStation will be 100 GB. It'll be a 4K Blu-ray player. The installation will be more customizable so that you could download a section of a game where you could download just like if it has single player, multiplayer, and Spec Ops, like obviously Call of Duty. You can just download one mode off that, so you could just download like the multiplayer side of it or the single player, I think. But you can also just download it normally, like all together. But I think that's really good from PlayStation because it gives you flexibility of what you want to download first and what you want to play first on the game. Now, if you're like a hardcore multiplayer fan, you just want multiplayer, you download it and it'll be the first thing you play. But you can play, obviously, you can download single player while you play multiplayer, I believe. On that little info, I don't know, but it is interesting. It's really good. I like it because I think that's what they're doing at the moment with certain games, like Call of Duty. Of course, you could download multiplayer, but limited that feature to PlayStation 4. It'll be more broadly expanded on PS5, which is fantastic news. For me though, I just prefer to download the whole thing because I play single player games. I play multiplayer as well, so yeah. If you like that, smash like. Next one will be the home screen. Now the home screen will be more flexible on the players how they enter games. So we don't know what the home screen looks like or anything like that, but the way you play games will be improved, will be incredible. Now, with this news, it means that as soon as you tap the X button on the controller, it'll instantly go into the game. Sony has been talking about this for a while, where the older games, as like obviously when I played the PS1 and all that, you just go straight into the game and there's no loading times, there's not many things blocking you from that experience of the game. Now with the PS5, they're going to do that. They're going to try and limit the loading times when you press X on the application of the game. When you put in your disc and all that, you press X and it's like with a blink of an eye, they are exploring that feature more. And I cannot wait for that because the old days were better when you don't have all these loading screens and all these long installations and all that. It'd be interesting to find out what will happen. So the next piece of news will be the dev kit. Of course, in the video here now, we are seeing not what you'll buy in store and have sitting in the living room or your bedroom or whatever. This is just purely a dev kit for the game makers, for the people who make the games, studios and all that. Obviously, the look of it's fantastic. I in my opinion though, I prefer like a smaller, sleeker look. I don't want it like massive and out there. But anyhow, so that picture in the corner is not what the regular person like me or you or anyone else would buy at a store, because they are keeping a tight lip on that. They are the consumer version of the console, but they are saying how great things are so far for PlayStation 5. And yeah, that dev kit does look crazy, and so yeah, I cannot wait for it. Can't wait. Next piece of news. Next piece of news is, of course, Blue. It's supposed to be Blue Point Games. I just realised that last minute. Sorry, but the Blue Point Games have confirmed that a new game, a big game, is in the works for this new PlayStation. And yeah, in their studio, and I cannot wait for it. Uh, I I don't know exactly what games they made in the past, but I know that they have made a remastered game before, and yeah, good luck to them, because I think it's gonna be awesome. Now, the DualShock 5 PlayStation 5 controller. They haven't announced a name for the controller, but let's be fair, it could be, it should be, and it would be DualShock 5. The controller will have force feedback, it'll have more ways to get the player feeling what's in-game. So if you're like on GTA or something, you playing on your DualShock 5 controller, you'll feel different things. Like on if the player walks on sand, you'll feel the sand in the controller, so you feel it like in your hands. That is going to be special, because feeling different stuff in game is basically bringing you more into the game, and like how they're going to be more grippy and all that, and I can't wait. I'll have them in the sticks as well, the analog sticks, and I cannot wait, because at the moment I do like the design of the PlayStation controllers, but yeah, you know, I like how they got a speaker in the controller, which is always good. I want to know how they're going to expand on that. That's what they said. They're going to try and do something with the controllers. They say also that they're going into areas which people don't expect for improvements, like the controller side of things, like the speakers and all that. But yeah, the PlayStation controller have not changed in design of the look of the controller as much over the years, and I'm hoping for the same, because I like the grippy controllers and all that. So yeah, pretty good news so far. Now, if you do love Call of Duty games and all that jazz, and of course the Sony PS5, the PlayStation 5, subscribe of course, leave a like, comment below if you're going to get the PS5, and let me know if any of these information like makes you want to buy the PS5. Of course, I'm going to get the PS5. I'm a Sony man. I'm a Sony gamer. So, of course, I'm going to get the PlayStation as well. So yeah, look out for more PlayStation news in the future as we gear up for the release of it. As more things will come out, like what the actual look of the game console is gonna be. But yeah, that's been it. I have been Submarine. This has been a brand new news show to do with Sony announcing details of the PlayStation 5, which will indeed release in 2020 holiday. And I cannot wait for it. So smash like if you love the Sony PlayStation 5 and Sony in general. Leave a like if you love the console. And comment below your thoughts on all the news today. But I have been Submarine, and until next time, of course, diolch yn fawr iawn.